What it is, beautiful people, this is your boy, the Bad Wolf, the man in black. Let's get at it. Alright, so this particular video is going to be about the apostille certification or the authentication. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, mix it around however you want. Anyway, so this comes up because I had people in California and people in Washington telling me that they sent it off, their birth certificate, to be authenticated, and it came back and they weren't sure if it was apostilled or certified or what. Okay, now we do know California is just like, F y'all, we're not doing authentications. Okay, so that means you have to send it to the Department of State, you can send it to an embassy, or you can send it to a consulate and have that done. Okay, same thing with Washington. Just got off the phone with a client and they were telling me how they sent it off and they came back and everything on it said apostille, apostille, apostille. And he called and they said, well, this is our version of authentication. Yeah, so I told them, well, luckily for him, he had already done the authentication with the Department of State. And I said, well, if the Department of State allowed you to authenticate your birth certificate, that's all you need. Okay, you just need at least one. I know in another video I said get it done on both levels if you can, but typically they're only going to allow you to do it one way. So in WI, here the state can do it. So when I sent mine off to be done by the DOS, they were like, nope, sent my check back and my certificates and all that stuff back. They're like, no, we don't do it because your state can do it. So they're really only going to do it if your state doesn't do it. So I inform them if the DOS did it for you, then your state probably doesn't do it. And make sure, guys, update your list on the Hague Convention, because some countries have given in and they're now part of the Hague Convention. Okay, one of the ones I was using, and I even recommended some of my older videos, is a part of the Hague Convention now. As far as I know, thus yet, Canada is not. Oh, Canada. Lots of cute girls up there, and anyway, so Canada still is not a part of that convention, so you can use that as the country that you are doing business with your particular document, okay? Because they're going to ask you which country. Now, some places online will actually do it for you. Now, I don't know what they charge. I'm not affiliated. I don't make any money off of them. Or vice versa, but you can Google authentication online and birth certificate or whatever. So this particular company is called COGENCYGLOBAL.com. Okay, so COGENCYGlobal.com. Apparently these people will do it. And underneath, well, before I get to what they all do, shameless plug for these people, is that, I digress. The difference between, some people, how can I tell what the difference is between the authentication and the certificate and the apostille or apostle? Okay. Because you guys keep bringing these questions to me, I make the videos. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You bring it to me, I find out the questions, and I give you the answers. All right, so the authentication will be a standard colored copy, usually with an embossed or raised, either some wax seal, gold plated seal on there, something of that nature. Typically they might even put a stamp on there, or they'll stamp both pages, so one's on one and one's partially on the other one. Get into that later. Okay, so now the apostille will look almost identical, all almost identical, but on there somewhere it will say apostle or apostille on there. And if you read the fine print, it'll say cannot be used in the United States of America. Might be your clue that it's apostille or apostle. Okay, it has the word on there. It will say can't be used in America. It'll say part of the Hague Convention. And here's also the other thing. if you look around there, there will be some type of number on there. That number, because remember, inside of their commercial, federal level, world, they have to number everything. So they're going to put a number on there. Now, here's where this website comes in at. These people can actually check to see if your apostille is, if it actually is in fact legit, and if the number itself is, valid, let's say on an old document. There's actually, so you can go to this website, or you can go to, just go to Google and type in online apostille or apostille verification or checker, and usually it'll have like a little box or a little window. You go to the site, you put the number in there, you click verify, and it'll tell you the status of that. Okay? Whereas with an authentication, it doesn't have a number on there. Okay? The state or whoever else is declaring that they've seen it. They're not standing on it, but they're saying we've seen it and we're certifying that this should and can be used in that particular jurisdiction. Okay, so okay, so here is the state of Missouri's Office of the Secretary of State. So it's a sample authentication where you see the state seal right there, and they've got like a little notary section, and they confirm their information up here. Typically they're not white because they're supposed to represent that you've come back to the land. So you need a color. You're no longer in the land of the dead, where it's all white with black lettering. That Admiralty dead world. So that's that, but the apostille, typically on the top, will say apostille. They screwed up here legally by saying country, United States of America, unless they're saying that it was done by them. But typically somewhere on there it should say not for use in United States of America. And then here, number 8, as maybe you can see, it says number. So that's how you can tell if it has a number. It's assigned, if that page is assigned a number, apostille. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. We don't need that page. Okay. Now, this particular company, I don't know what they charge for any of their services, but if you need somebody to act as a registered agent, these people will do it for you. Some people don't have friends and family who want to be like a registered agent for their company or for their trust or whatever else. Well, these people will do it. Process agents, nonprofit services, authentication, legalizations, and apostilles, international corporate services, real property services, court services, federal agency services. They do help for law firms, companies, nonprofits, and lenders. Going to go into locations. Here, they've got one here in New York. They've got one in Europe and UK, one in Asia. So these people are certified to do all this business. Okay, so they can get the work done. I do not know what they charge. Oh, they got one in Singapore. Apparently, they've got more in the United States. Okay, lots of them in different states. So you might even have one in your particular state. So anyway, guys, that's about it. That's the differences between an apostille and an authentication. And and a certification typically means it originated within the U.S. and now you're going to use it in different areas by having it assigned with the proper jurisdiction. So in this particular case, you're taking the birth certificate from the U.S. and bringing it into the United States of America. Okay? Because then they can't argue where this is, what its legal title or jurisdiction it is in. You feel me? All right. Cool. Talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay wise, stay woke. Don't forget to check out blacksite32.com. It's looking pretty shiny. Keep sending in the donations. Join the Wolf Pack if you can. Have a great day. Stay healthy.